Welcome to Purple Aki, when an urban legend turns out to be real. If you love strange, real-life stories that blur the line between myth and reality, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a tale that will send chills down your spine. In the northwest of England, the legend of a towering man known as Purple Aki has haunted young men for decades. At first, it seemed like just another bizarre urban myth, a creepy bodybuilder who stalked muscular teens and asked to feel their muscles. But over time, the line between rumor and reality disappeared, and the world learned that Purple Aki was not only real, but dangerous. The origin of the legend. Purple Aki's real name is Inventor Oddity, born in 1961 in Manchester, UK. Raised in foster homes, Aki lived a difficult early life. As he grew older, he developed an intimidating appearance, nearly 2 meters tall, heavily muscled, and always dressed in dark clothes. Beginning in the 1980s, Aki started appearing regularly in gyms, train stations, and sports fields across Liverpool and Manchester. He became known for his unusual behavior, approaching young athletic men and asking if he could touch their muscles, measure their biceps, or watch them do squats. He often recorded their names and details in a notebook. Locals began calling him Purple Aki due to his dark skin tone, described as almost purple under street lights. His strange behavior gave rise to a wave of rumors and horror stories, especially among teenagers. The tale of a muscle-obsessed giant quickly spread and entered local folklore. A tragic encounter in New Brighton. In 1986, the legend took a dark and deadly turn. A 16-year-old boy named Gary Kelly encountered Aki at an outdoor swimming pool. Feeling harassed and fearful, Gary ran away. Aki allegedly followed him to New Brighton train station. In a desperate attempt to escape, Gary climbed onto electrified train tracks, and was tragically electrocuted. Although Aki didn't physically touch Gary, he was charged with manslaughter, under the argument that his intimidating behavior had indirectly led to the boy's death. However, Aki appealed the case, and the conviction was overturned due to lack of direct evidence. He was awarded compensation, but the incident cemented his reputation as a real-life nightmare, no longer just a playground myth. Bans, arrests, and strange restrictions. Throughout the 1990s and early 2000s, Aki was repeatedly arrested on various harassment charges. His obsession with male physiques became more widely documented. Reports emerged of him stalking teenagers, intimidating them into flexing their muscles or letting him measure their thighs. In 2001, Aki was sentenced to 30 months in prison for harassing young men. By 2006, authorities issued one of the strangest court orders in British legal history. Inventor Oddity was legally banned from touching, measuring, or even speaking about other people's muscles. He was also restricted from approaching gyms, schools, swimming pools, or sports venues. This made him the first person in the UK to be legally banned from touching muscles. Media exposure and public fascination. The media quickly picked up the story. Aki's name and face were all over the news. Public opinion split, some saw him as a disturbing predator, others argued he was being unfairly targeted due to his skin color, size, and eccentricity. In 2016, the BBC released a documentary titled The Man Who Squeezes Muscles, which traced the legend of Purple Aki from myth to reality. It explored not only his legal history but the social perception surrounding him, raising important questions about race, mental health, and society's reaction to the other. Despite, or perhaps because of, this media attention, Purple Aki became a pop culture figure. His name appeared on t-shirts, memes, and Halloween costumes. Some even saw him as a darkly comic character, though many of his victims never found the joke funny. Legal comebacks and fading into silence. In 2010, Aki was arrested again for breaking his banning order after touching a teenager's legs. He served another 2.5 years in prison. However, by 2016, he began winning court cases. The Sexual Offenses Prevention Order was lifted after judges ruled that his actions, though bizarre, were no longer of a sexual nature and that he had complied with many of the restrictions for years. In 2022, Aki successfully sued Greater Manchester Police for unlawful arrest and racial profiling. He received financial compensation and appeared to fade from the spotlight. Today, Aki is still alive and believed to be living quietly somewhere in England. No recent arrests have been reported, and some believe he may have finally let go of his obsession. The story of Purple Aki challenges us to think about the gray areas between urban legend and real-world horror. Is he a monster, a misunderstood man, or a mix of both? His behavior, while unquestionably disturbing, also reflects how society treats people who are different. Was he the cause of fear, or a symptom of our collective fear of the unfamiliar? Either way, Purple Aki's tale has left a mark on England's urban mythology, a legend born in whispers, confirmed in headlines, and remembered in cautionary tales. What do you think? Is Purple Aki a threat, a victim, or a strange mystery we'll never fully understand? Leave a comment below, give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more eerie stories rooted in reality.